What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to TAN. I am your host, Josh Ageddon, and today we are going to get into some interesting news stories that have broken over the past week or so, and we're going to start off with our two minor topics. Starting off our minor topics, we have Andy Biersack from Blackville Brides a couple days ago, about a week ago, on his YouTube channel explaining that the release date for the new Blackville Brides album, The Phantom Tomorrow, has been postponed to October 29th, 2021. It was originally going to be, I believe, like June 6th, June 4th, or something like that. So yeah, he explained that he wants to release the album, the comic art, the vinyl, and everything big that he has planned for this album just won't come together fast enough by June, and he admitted that a lot of that has to do with the COVID-19 pandemic. So he is going to have all of this come out in October on the 29th, which, again, it's a bummer. I was really looking forward to hearing this in a month. But he says that instead that there will very likely be another music video for one of the singles from The Phantom Tomorrow. And as far as singles, we've already gotten Scarlet Cross and Fields of Bone. I wonder which song, because again, the track listing is already out, so I wonder which song will be the next single for that album to be given a music video. But once again, The Phantom Tomorrow has been pushed back to October 29th, 2021. Speaking of release dates, perhaps a more shocking development is the revelation that there is going to be a Dragon Ball Super Movie 2, and was given not a specific release date, but it was announced that in 2022 we will be getting the sequel movie to Dragon Ball Super Broly. And also this coincided with, it was on Goku Day, which is May 9th, which was 2 days ago. It coincided with the release of the new Dragon Ball website, Dragon Ball Official, which is where a lot of news and stuff, everything that you need to know about Dragon Ball, whether it be the anime, the manga, video games, merchandise. It's pretty much a new hub that was created for Dragon Ball, and I highly recommend you go checking it out. But basically, the new Dragon Ball Super movie is being produced and made, I believe, as we speak. But we won't know anything for the next little while because, again, it doesn't come out until next year, and we don't even know a month or a day or anything like that. We just know it comes out in 2022. And Akira Toriyama himself actually was interviewed, and he did not give away much information besides the fact that he said that he was once again going to be heavily involved in the creation of the story for this movie. And he said something about a surprising character making an appearance and fighting in this film. Now, I have no idea who this surprise character is, who he's referring to, or anything like that, but that's basically all that he gave away for this interview, which makes sense. We don't have a title, there's not even been a trailer, all we have is an announcement. They don't want to give away too much stuff for this movie. Again, since it was just announced that this, because I think we were all under the impression, and there were leaks that pretty much confirmed that there was going to be a sequel to Dragon Ball Super Broly, but now we have confirmation that that is happening, and it will be next year. And as awesome as Dragon Ball Super Broly was, I cannot wait for this Dragon Ball Super 2 movie to come out. I have no idea what it's going to be about. I hope Broly is in it. And there are also rumors that he'll be in the next or in a future chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga, which is currently in the midst of the quote-unquote granola arc. So for those of you Dragon Ball Super manga fans out there, you might want to look forward to that. But again, it's just a rumor. I have no idea if it has any validity or not, but it is a rumor that is out there. But we know for a fact that the second Dragon Ball Super movie is slated to come out sometime in 2022, and your boy, being a big Dragon Ball fan, I'm looking forward to that. But that is pretty much all we have for our minor topics. And here we go to our major story. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, a trailer broke for the Venom Let There Be Carnage movie. And I pretty much woke up to this trailer, because I was supposed to have a dentist appointment yesterday, but it was postponed to today, the day that I'm recording this TAN episode. And that was the first thing I saw when I woke up. So my dentist appointment got canceled. Well, it got postponed to the next day. So I was going to go back to sleep. But then I noticed that the trailer for Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, was now out. And I watched it, and holy crap, I'm very much digging what they're going with here. So, as I know a lot of you know, the first Venom movie came out a couple years ago. I believe it was 2018, might have been... it was 2018. And it was alright. I personally thought it was decent. The pacing was a little choppy. It was weird not having Spider-Man in it. The villain of the movie was kind of It was kind of just there. But I loved Venom, and I loved Eddie Brock. I loved Tom Hardy in the movie. He carried that entire movie on his shoulders and his back, and he made it worth watching. So now, based on this trailer that we got, first thing you see is Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock in a kitchen, while Venom's tendrils are coming out and trying to cook a meal for him, trying to help him cook breakfast, and Venom's singing to the song on the radio, and it looks like they're really amping up the buddy alien symbiote, like the two unlikely friends that are kind of awkward angle that we all loved in the first Venom movie, and looks like that's going to be more on the forefront of this movie, which is a good thing in my book, because I did think that Tom Hardy and Venom, I did think Eddie Brock and Venom's dynamic was one of the best parts in the first Venom movie, and a lot of people agree with me on that. But also, as we saw in the first Venom movie in the post-credit scene, Woody Harrelson is going to be Cletus Cassidy, which of course is the serial killer that gets attached to the Carnage symbiote and becomes Carnage as we know him in the comics and in a lot of the animated shows. And I know a lot of people are making jokes about how, thank God, he isn't wearing that wig that he was wearing in the first movie. Am I the only one that wasn't bothered by the wig that Woody Harrelson was wearing in the first movie, in that brief scene that he was in? I mean, I was just happy to see him, because everyone online was like, dude, they're making a Venom movie? Like, we probably won't get Carnage in the first Venom movie, but when we do get Carnage, if we do get Carnage, it has to be Woody Harrelson. He's too perfect. He's so perfect for that. And we got him, and this trailer really, I was sold on Woody Harrelson being Carnage on day one, but seeing him in the end of the Venom movie confirmed that for me, and seeing him in this trailer just further confirms it. And the way that Carnage is in this trailer, it's funny because his storyline is called Maximum Carnage in the comics. In this trailer, we got Minimum Carnage, which is good. You don't want to have 2-minute long trailer of just Carnage. I mean, I want to, but you want to save that for the movie. It's a trailer, it's a teaser for a reason. It teases you, it makes you want to go see the movie. Why would you give away the entire movie in a trailer? I don't know. Doesn't mean movie studios haven't done that before, and it was stupid then, and it would be stupid now. But again, we need minimum Carnage in these trailers, maximum Carnage for the actual movie. But I absolutely loved the scene where in the trailer they're going, because again, Cletus Cassidy is a serial killer, and he's being executed, and they're giving them the serum that kills him. But before the serum can enter his bloodstream, you see blood pop out of the tube that's in his arm and blocks the serum, and then he transforms into Carnage. And it is the blood blocking the serum is so awesome in that trailer. It's one of those things where if you blink, you miss it, but if you see it, it is the coolest thing, because in the lore, or in most of the lore, Cletus cannot transform into Carnage unless he draws blood. And since they put a tube in him to inject the serum to kill him, there's going to be blood. Even just a minuscule amount. And also, full disclosure, Carnage is one of my all-time favorite villains. I adore Carnage. Again, he's like a crazy, psychotic serial killer who is just absolutely batcrap insane and has just... He's black and red, the two edgiest colors of all time. We all know how much I love things that are black and red, staring directly at Shadow the Hedgehog. And he can morph his body into he can morph his symbiote body into axes and sharp tendrils and like swords and all this crazy stuff. Carnage is awesome. And it still blows my mind that we're finally going to see him on the big screen. And if you have not seen this trailer, go watch it. There are specifically 2 money shots in this trailer of Carnage. One where he's like in front of like a stained glass window painting thing, like a cathedral, where he's just hanging from all of his tendrils, like in front of the camera, posing, and then he leaps at the camera. I made that my Facebook background, my Facebook cover photo, because that looks so awesome. And of course, the main reveal shot where he's just screaming and tendrils are just going everywhere. Carnage is awesome. Although I will say, one slight critique, Carnage is black and red. In the trailer, he kind of had an orange tint to him, which, I mean, it was probably just the lighting of the scene. Which, I mean, it is the nitpickiest of nitpickiest complaints. And he most likely is going to be have a more red to him, a more red tint to him in the actual movie. This is, again, just a trailer. But he did look a tad orange in the trailer. But again, that is just again, the most nitpicky nitpick in the history of nitpicks. I thought he looked awesome. I cannot wait to see this movie in theaters. And it will be released on September 24th of this year. And they are planning a huge theatrical release in theaters. So hopefully a lot of the COVID stuff will be held at bay and we'll have a more normal-ish society, maybe, hopefully, by the time September rolls around with all the vaccines and stuff going around. So they're really banking on a large theater for this film when it's released in September. And there's also a lot of discussion about whether or not it's going to be PG-13 or rated R. I'm really hoping it's rated R because you can't really do a Carnage story in PG-13. I want to see Carnage rip people to pieces and blood going everywhere, because that's Carnage. His name is literally Carnage. I want there to be maximum carnage in the movie. I don't want there to be a PG-13 minimum carnage in the movie. I want maximum carnage in this movie. Let there be carnage, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's the title of the movie, but that is also what I'm pleading with. Let there be carnage. Let it be rated R. Because Venom was PG-13, and it was a little bit of a letdown. But again, I liked that movie, and I didn't really need for it to be rated R. It would have been cool if it was rated R. And there were rumors that the first Venom movie was going to be rated R, but then it turned out to be PG-13, and that was kind of a letdown. I really, really, really want this movie to be rated R, because it just helps sell Carnage as being dangerous and deadly and just absolutely psychotic and bloodthirsty, which is his entire character. So again, Venom Let There Be Carnage comes out in September. Go watch that trailer. If you've already seen it, I don't care. Go watch it again. And that's pretty much it for our major topic. All right, now we are in our final segment, which is channel news and updates. And honestly, I don't really have all that much to discuss, although I will say that immediately the next video I'm going to be working on after this TAN episode goes up is I'm going to be working on some Yeet Dream Team stuff, so be keeping your eyes on the Yeet Dream Team channel to see some stuff that's going on there. I have some videos that are going to be going up soon. As for this channel, I'm going to be working this week on the next episode of TAW Rivals. Ladies and gentlemen, if you watch my wrestling show, you do not want to miss this episode of TAW Rivals, because, let me just say this, some shit is going down on this episode. Let me just tell you, it is going to have a lot of matches. There's going to be a championship match. I'll release the match card on the TAW Facebook page, so be paying attention to that. But do not miss this upcoming episode of TAW Rivals, because something big is coming. Something big is happening on this episode of TAW Rivals. Of course, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait and see, but do not miss this upcoming episode of TAW Rivals. And also, Okay, this has to do with my band, The Mark. Now, we are beginning the creative processes for our upcoming album. We're finally getting some band members together, and this is the first time I'm actually saying anything about what we're working on. We have some creative stuff written down. We're planning things. We're starting to get things set up, but probably won't have anything like recorded or anything like that until like July. I don't know when the first time you'll hear music from our band will be. It'll probably be a while from now, but the wheel is spinning, ladies and gentlemen. The cogs, everything is in place. We just need to start doing stuff. So, in the next couple months, be looking forward to the appearance of the Mark YouTube channel, which it is going to be kind of like a hub for all things The Mark. It is going to be the official YouTube channel for the band, and like some music. There will be music videos there, information there, updates there, explanations for what we're doing, and I'm even planning to do like a little documentary about like all the behind the scenes stuff for the music that we're making, especially the first album we're going to do. But that is all I'm going to tell you as of right now. This is only the beginning of what we're doing. The first little baby steps of what we're doing have been made. But again, the actual like brainstorming and recording process is not going to start until like July, I think. So don't expect any like music for a good while. But things are being set in motion, ladies and gentlemen. So there are things on the horizon, and I cannot wait for all of this to come together. But that is pretty much all I have for you guys here on this episode of TAN. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Go check out the Eat Dream Team for future videos that are coming out. Look forward to all the stuff that's coming together for the Mark. And once again, be looking forward to this monumental episode of TAW Rivals that is going to be coming out soon. Thank you guys for watching. Good night, everybody.